Hi everybody, I'm HP and today I'm going to talk about another touch technique thing here. Touch technique is this one here. And it's about a tune of mine, a very old one actually. It's called a little bit classical, adapted a little bit from Ave Maria from Johann Sebastian Bach. But it's not exactly that tune, so I call it Ave Mayer. And I'm going to show you the essentials of this tune. First I'm going to play for you that you get an idea what I'm talking about, and then I'm going to show how it works. Yeah, stuff like this, more or less. So that's actually one of the more easier tunes, so let's check it out. Now, the reason why I've chosen this tune is because it's, first of all, it's one of the easier tunes to play with touch technique, and it also gives you some practical knowledge and theoretical knowledge on touch technique as well, an understanding for chords and of the technique. So let's first analyze what's going on. Once again, touch technique, you need a normal guitar, humbuckers are recommended, normal tune guitar. Put your strings a little bit flat, so that makes it a little bit easier, and then you're ready to go, and the rest is just with tapping and yeah. So, okay. Checking out the first part, we are playing three chords actually. G, then C with G in the bass, and D with F sharp in the bass. And the trick is, so we're playing inversions actually. We're playing two notes with the left hand, in this case the G and the D with the left hand, and the triad of the G here in the right hand up here. That would be the B. And then we just play this ostinato. Then we switch to the inversion of C. Here we have the G, here we have the E, and here the C. Actually, it's not so hard. Of course, this stretching here is a little bit tough, but if you're an experienced guitar player, it should not be too hard for you. And then we go to D with F sharp in the bass. And then you can make some slight movements with this ostinato with the left hand. Inside the G major scale here, or even, as you can hear, I have pretty much delay on the sound, but you can also play with a lot of reverb. It's recommended because it makes the tone very soft and fat. But you can, as I said, you can also play it without so much effects, but I really like this kind of sound. So here you can just play the G major scale with one finger, or what would be recommended that you practice your right hand like this. That'd be really recommended. So that was the first part. I made in the second time when I played, I make the slight movement I made the easy version with the index finger, but you also can make it with a pinky. As you like, I mean, there's no difference actually. Then comes the little tricky part, then we go to E minor. Open E, then we tap in here in the 9th fret, the B, and then here comes the triad, and then we continue here in the 7th fret, so it's like this. Then we go to A minor, this is here in the 5th, in the 7th, and tapping in the 10th. Make lettering here with the 9th. And back to the D with F sharp. Stuff like this. And then we have it more or less. Then you can start to improvise, moving a little bit around the scale. Then you can also add some chords here. This is of course the G here in the 10th and 12th on the D and B string, 10, and here we have 9 and 8th fret. On the C we go up here, 13, 14, and on the D. Then you also can make like a little variation of the theme. You can do stuff like this, and that's actually how it works. And then we have it, this Ave Mayer. Yeah, and that's stuff you can do with a touch technique. I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial here about Ave Mayer. It's one of the more easier tunes or easier techniques to play touch technique, because you don't have to do too many right hand movements. You can do the basic one with the index finger, which is actually natural tapping. Everything which works with the other fingers. It's a little bit more tricky because you first need to develop this technique, which you know from the left hand already, on the right hand as well, and the right hand is always weaker than the left hand because it's not used to the technique, but it should be at least as strong as the left hand. That's one of the problems in touch technique. But the technique actually of playing legato is exactly the same as on the left hand. So enjoy it and keep it going, and don't get desperate if it doesn't work from one week to another. It takes some time till you really are able to play this technique. See ya.